Growing up, I was short. I mean, really short. In fact, during primary school, between the ages of 5 and 11, I was the shortest in the entire school. Even 5-year-olds were taller than me when I was 10 years old. I was often mistaken as a youngster by people until I actually spoke to them, or, they actually let me speak to them. Sadly, I was also bullied for being short. Called many names like Titch, which literally means a very small person, or a small child. Yeah, bullies are pretty unimaginative when it comes to name calling, right? I may have been bullied a lot, but being short and thin actually came in pretty handy, especially during gym class. I'm not exactly very competitive, but I loved showing the bullies how strong and fast I was, in spite of my stature. I was fast and nimble on my feet, so whenever we played football, or soccer, it's football, you Yanks, I was always put in goal. I saved nearly all the goals when I was put in there. And one time, a boy that lived across the street from me, who often bullied me at school and chased me home a few times, kicked the ball so hard that when I blocked it, I was thrown to the floor. Luckily, the teacher saw how deliberate it was, because by the way, he was only 5 feet away from me. He was made to sit the rest of the game out. Yeah, the bullying from him got worse after that, but everyone remembered how I still saved the goal regardless. Another time we were playing dodgeball in the school assembly hall, which doubled as the gym. It was also used as the school cafeteria, so during gym, the tables were folded up and leaned against the wall. These were pretty heavy tables and had the stools fixed onto them. Anyway, one time one of the balls got stuck underneath all these metal folded tables. We didn't have any other balls and everyone thought the game was over. I looked at the tables and I saw how the ball got wedged in there and I thought, I can fit in there. And guess what? I did. I got the ball out and I was the savior of dodgeball. At least in my head. In high school, I was still short in comparison to the other kids my age and was made fun for it. Even the teachers mistook me for a 12-year-old first-year student when I was actually a 6th-year student aged 17. It was humiliating and often made me very angry. One time I got so angry about it, I shouted so loud I thought I had burst a blood vessel. So then after that, kids started to call me Mad Munchkin, because I was short and always angry. That wasn't the first time I was called Munchkin though. The first time I was called Munchkin was by my best friend. For the sake of privacy, let's call her Meg. Meg was a year younger than me. We enjoyed playing video games like Tekken, and watching zombie movies like Night of the Living Dead, and making up our own stories and characters. Munchkin was a term of endearment from her, because I was shorter than her, even though I was older. So I always associated the name with her. Meg and I met when we were 4 years old, and are still best friends to this day. So, the name Mad Munchkin is a mix of a term of endearment as well as bullies being unimaginative at coming up with names to call me to make fun of my height. When I was trying to think of a name for my YouTube channel, I figured why not use Mad Munchkin as a placeholder until I think of something better. And it just kinda stuck. Now, it's kind of synonymous with my character Maddie. She's the short character, but being short is her biggest strength. She's tiny but mighty. She's not an actual Munchkin from the Wizard of Oz stories. No, as much of a fan I am of the Wizard of Oz, the name has nothing to do with Munchkins. Maddie herself isn't a Munchkin either, she's a Dooney, which is explained in another video. Shameless plug to go watch that video, by the way. It just goes to show that sometimes the thing you were bullied for growing up can actually become your biggest strength and source of inspiration. I'm Mad Munchkin. Stay creative.